Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak-Minded. In this video, I'm going to show you how the Nano Smart Dust facility across the road from me in this industrial complex is still spewing out orange dust that has faces in them. And so in this clip we're going to analyze it from my window, and so let's play it. First of all, the lights, just another clear indicator that you can see from these very bright white lights the spectrum of the rainbow. So, but this video is not about that. This is about nano smart dust and how you are all infected. So let's not worry about that now. Oh, somehow we've started near the end. Sorry about that. So here I am at my landing window. And let's just pause it there. Now let's zoom in. Do you see there's a face right there? There's the eye, there's the other eye, and the mouth is right there. Demonic faces of alien human beings that absolutely change how you should see the ancient past and reality itself, because these souls are now in this world because of the guise of science and these frequency war and the devices in which they have built to allow them to be here, which includes nano smart dust. And so what I'm trying to say to you is is that these faces have to do with the ancient past as well, you see, because these beings once lived and now want your body to fight the gods, to go against everything of creation, just like they tried to do last time around and failed because the gods did not allow them to destroy this earth. And they are trying again to destroy this earth. They have lied to you about the mechanisms of which govern it, and they are using their labels and their evil ways to destroy this created earth, including oil, you know, and geoengineering. So my video here is just to show you that these faces in this nano smart dust facility is constant every day, and so we are all infected with nano smart dust, which is why it's imperative you do not take the technologies, because again, you relate to technologies more than you could ever imagine. I keep telling people, can you explain to me how ghosts exist? Those that don't believe in ghosts, well, you know, how many movies have you gone to see that are based on the truth? Probably a few scary ones to do with, you know, the Amityville Horror or Annabelle, or, you know, stuff about demons that are real. But yet you go there and you get scared, and that puts you in a fear of the normal, fear of the truth, fear of doing anything. And unfortunately, when you don't go and look for answers, when you don't believe a thing that someone is trying to tell you, and that you just disregard it as some crazy nutter conspiracy theory, then all the things I'm saying to you are based on fact, technological designs and intentions, and knowledge and wisdom of both sides of this reality, from the time of the golden age to the fall of man and the fall, you know, the fall of grace. And why? You see, because time, they've lied to you about time, and now they have hooked up their fake sun. As you can see, this stuff is spewing out all the time. Every day, at night, every night. And so this has to do with the Great Deception. It is very complicated, and you do, again, not need to know the level of information that I do. Only what is right and wrong in this world, and that you have been deceived, and that now you must yourself start to do the right thing. Welcome to another episode of Not for the Weak Minded. Now today I'm outside and this is what you see. And now we will walk closer, and once we get to a certain point, you'll know, because it's the other side of that building, from this building in front of us, you won't get as good as view. As you can see, this has just been continued for about 6 months now. Every night, only at night, and when you analyze this footage, you'll see that they've got faces of these alien demon beings in them. And so let's just stop the video now, and I'll continue with it in a minute. So we're a little bit closer this time, and again, this is how close I see it. Just lingers in the air, and so you seriously need to look up the patents for Nano smart dust and its capabilities, and know that you are infected with this technology, and that when you take any other technology into your body in the near future, this can result in you losing your soul, which has to do with essentially them putting your data into another computer, and that's how you lose it. Otherwise, death is just the beginning, depending on your life, experiences and choices. You can't actually lose your soul. And so this stuff here is our worst nightmare. But all you gotta do is be aware and have faith in people that say, don't take the technology because of these things, because you're infected. As it says in zombies movies, they just show you how this relates to ancient history, how this relates to frequency warfare that you see within television. And so the collapse of the Roman Empire, when you look at it through the eyes of the occult and the symbology and the stories, which is meshed into, say, Game of Thrones, you'll see that certain colours represent the Roman Empire, and while the White Walkers were essentially the after the Roman Empire fall, they transhumanized the earth, and so this is exactly what's going on again. And a lot of people talk about, terra firma, but this whole reality has everything to do with technologies, and how they're using these technologies and the knowledge of creation to deceive you about yourself, about your soul, about your capabilities. And so, if you just look carefully, It's not right, is it? This orange stuff that's coming out at night time only. There's the moon. It's right there. And yet it's got hazy mist in front of it. Just, you know, this has been operating how long? A lot of people around the world have been seeing this on certain objects, which basically make them believe that on the horizon there is an Nibiru. But when these things are actually placed on a horizon in certain scenarios, it's going to make certain pictures very, very look odd, because when these beings use technology, they can actually sort of make it, the clouds and stuff, look like they look like, and the colours, and when you analyse it properly, the colours come out in the beings. And so this has everything to do with my face life theory and my research into that, and it's complicated because most people can't see the beings' faces to start with, and that has to do with consciousness to begin with. You see, I know the picture's awful, but you get the point. It's just all day quiet, normal white steam, what we'll call it. At night time, different kettle of fish, and I have honestly seen it much higher. I mean, I've seen it up probably as high as that lamppost if we were stood here. You know, I could see it from my bedroom window, which actually is like over that way, beyond this fence, over there. So I'm looking at it from over that angle over there. Right, let's go to the main road. Take one last look at this great technological deception that is right in front of my house. I had to see it, didn't I? I was meant to be here to show you this for real. So anyway, just turn around. You see the stars? You see the stars are local to our field of view. I'm going to try and keep still as possible, keep it in the center and keep still. Do you see how the star is wandering, and how when we look up, actually I'm holding it as steady as I can. The stars are wandering because, and this is what makes it flicker to our eyes, but it has to do with the mechanisms that govern our existence, and that has to do with space, you see. So we have a local field of view, and the objects are actually closer than what you think they are. Like this one, you know, the plane right there, silently coming along. Silently drifting along. So anyway, at the end of this road, right above that billboard, in the corner of that building, right at the end, the top window is where I can see it. And also see it on the second story landing. And so I will show you all perspectives on this, and what's that flashing over there? See it? Can't see it with my eyes though. Don't know. Nevertheless, that's it. So please share, like, and subscribe. Welcome back to another episode of Not for the Weak Minded. This is a little bit closer yet again. You can get a clear view of what is coming out. Of this industrial laundry called Athelwen Laundry. How often have they used laundries for fronts for things, people? I forgot I need to do I forgot I did the research. I need to show you about the connections to the government and this site. I'm so busy trying to prove a hell of a lot of things to people, and particularly when I got distracted with the face life theory itself. And wow, yeah, these demons, man. It's fine, I'd help. And so you see, this is every night. This is constant.